Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to do a presentation about insomnia. A lot of people have a lot of people have trouble falling asleep. Some people fall asleep and then they wake up maybe like a couple of hours later and then can't get back to sleep. So a lot of people are suffering from trying to get a good night's rest. And sleep is so essential to your health, especially on a daily basis. So because of all that's been going on, even before this, even before the coronavirus hit, the pandemic hit, I was speaking to a lot of people that had issues sleeping, like just falling asleep at night. They'd be up for hours on their phone until they actually, fell asleep with their phone in their hand. They would have to sleep with the TV on because they would just be like laying in the dark, doing nothing, eyes wide open. So they would have the TV on to help them fall asleep. Or like I said before, many people they may fall asleep, but then only sleep for a couple of hours, and then have wake up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, then can't get back to sleep, and they have to go to work in the morning. So now with this, that's all that's been going on since like January, February, March. A lot of people are stressed out. They have a lot of anxiety about what to do, as far as finances, as far as work, and different things going on. Just coming in contact, how do they get back to the work situation? If you work in an office or you work around a bunch of people, how do you still interact without, infecting anyone or you getting infected by anything? So a lot of people are stressed about various different things. A lot of people are out of work. A lot of people are being furloughed as well. That's another big thing. A lot of people recently told me they've been being furloughed, the hours are being cut, and they're not getting paid the full salary that they were getting paid before. So let's get started in the presentation. I'm going to share my screen. And like I said, if this is not for you, please share it with someone else. Because like I said, I don't have problems falling asleep. That's something I never really had an issue with. But a lot of people out there, it's a lot of people that are suffering from, like I said, unable to fall asleep when they need to get into bed, when they get into bed, or unable to stay asleep when they do go to sleep. So do you need help getting a good night's sleep? Or who do you know that needs help getting a good night's sleep? Sleep is very valuable. Insomnia is a very common problem for adults. The National Institute of Health estimates that roughly 30% of the general population complains of sleep disruption. I actually think it might be more than that. Maybe, okay, it's a sleep disruption. I think it's more than that because, like I said, with all that's been going on, a lot of people are having issues with falling asleep and staying asleep. Insomnia is the inability to fall asleep or stay asleep at night, resulting in unrefreshing or non-restorative sleep. And it's a very common problem, one that takes a toll on your energy, your mood, and ability to function during the day. Chronic insomnia can even contribute to serious health problems. If I go to sleep late because I'm up doing something, knowing I have to go to bed and get up early in the morning, and I'm like, oh man, why did I wait so late to fall asleep? You're on the phone, you watching TV, you doing other stuff around the house, and then you finally get into bed and then realize, oh my God, I only have 3 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep. And that's not enough. There have been times where, like say for example, many of you guys know I'm a nurse. Still currently work in a hospital. And I remember I used to do an extra shift like on day shift. I'm normally night shift. At my nighttime, I'm awake at night. So I'm used to being up. So, when I would go in for like an extra shift or something, it would be during the day. So I would have to adjust myself. So come 12 o'clock midnight, I'm still awake, wide awake, like, okay, I'm usually up at this time. Knowing I had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning because of how far I live from work. And I'm like, man, this ain't gonna work. It's 12 o'clock. I have to get up at what, 4 o'clock, 4:30. That's what, 3.5 hours sleep, 4.5 hours sleep. That's not enough. And let me tell you, I'll be like, don't nobody talk to me until I have coffee. I need everybody to leave me alone. I'd be cranky because it's like everybody needs to sleep. You need to sleep comfortably, and you need to sleep at least 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, depending on who you are and what you're used to. But you should be everybody. They say 7 to 8 hours. I personally think that's a little too long. But 6 hours to me, 5, 6 hours to me is good. But everybody's different. Everybody's different. But it's a very big problem. So when we don't get enough sleep, we're irritable. Yes, short-tempered and very unproductive because you're like dragging around. You're like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do what I have to do today because I didn't get enough sleep. We try to compensate for this by drinking coffee. Let me tell you, I have talked to numerous people who say they drink like 3, 4 cups of coffee a day. What? That's crazy to me. One should be enough. When you get to the 2 and the 3, that's team too much. It is. So we try to compensate for this by drinking coffee multiple times a day, just to try to get us through the day. But how many cups of coffee do you need? Like, think about it. Then on the way home while driving in traffic, we're even more short-tempered. Not even driving at home, driving to work. I know loads of people that drive to work in traffic and they're irritable. The traffic alone makes you irritable. And then the fact that you didn't get any sleep, that makes it 10 times worse. Road rage plagues many people. Yes, road rage is real. We're frustrated and just want to go home, or either way, you just want to go home. And many people do this all week long. Like, it's not just, okay, one day I didn't get this much sleep. Some people do this every day. They go through this 5 days a week where they don't get enough sleep because they have a hard time falling asleep, or if they fall asleep, they have a hard time staying asleep. And the question is, how long can you continue to function like this? You can't keep functioning like that. That is not possible. So think about it. How many cups of coffee do you drink in a day? Not even coffee. I should have added those energy drinks. What's the name of those energy drinks? Oh my God, why am I drawing a blank? You know the famous one. Oh my God, I'm drawing a complete blank. But energy drinks, that's another thing. You have people who drink energy drinks all day long, and that's not good. That's too much. So does this look familiar? Or even feel familiar? Like I said, if this is not you, is this someone you work with that you can identify with? Or is this you? Like I said, many people have tough time falling asleep. Once they get asleep, they can stay asleep, but it's just, is your mind constantly going? That's another thing, that with all that's going on, like I said, people are dealing with, less days of work, they're being furloughed. Some people's income changed, they got laid off, or their spouse got laid off. So now their income status has lowered and they're stressed out. So they're trying to figure out how to make it day to day, how they're going to survive, how they're going to continue to support their families. And they're up stressed. So one of the products that I offer is called Turn Down. It helps to enhance and stabilize mood, may promote calmness and relaxation, supports healthy sleep quality, promotes sleep, assists in releasing mental tension, helps to clear your mind. So when you're up at night and you're like just stressing out, your mind's all over the place, and you can't get your mind to relax and quiet down, it's a really good product to use. All the products that I recommend are natural. All there are vitamins and nutrients. That's it. There's no chemicals in it. There, as you can see, we have many vegetarian products. We have non-GMO products. Most of them, except all of them, are non-GMO. So all of them are very natural. I strongly believe natural is the way to go. You should not have to get a prescription for a medication. Natural, to me, works. I've seen it. It's crazy how much I've seen it work. Like I said, I've been a nurse for 17 years. And when people get addicted to medications, it's not a joke. It's that should not be your first alternative. Now, like I said, medications are essential on certain, many occasions. If you had a transplant, you had surgery, you have autoimmune disease issues you're dealing with, completely understand. But if you could go natural first, go for it. Next, we have another option is isotonic magnesium. This is an isotonic product. It's equal to your blood and body fluids. So it gets absorbed immediately within 5 to 10 minutes of you drinking it. It comes in a powder form. You mix it with 2 ounces of water, depending on how many caps you're using. But 1 cap of the powder, mix it with 2 ounces of water, and it makes it isotonic. It promotes head comfort, promotes optimal muscle health and comfort, helps maintain normal blood sugar levels, helps support a healthy sleep quality, helps maintain normal blood pressure, helps support cardiovascular health, promotes cognitive health, supports bone health, helps the body to maintain a healthy or sufficient or proper level of magnesium, combating magnesium deficiency. Believe it or not, magnesium is really good for sleep. You know, I also know some people who combine this magnesium with calcium that helps them to sleep as well. So if the magnesium by itself, you want to go this route first. Magnesium by itself doesn't work. Combine it with calcium, it works. Next, oh, here are some testimonials. I always encourage people to go to the website, read the product, read the ingredients in the product, read the benefits of the product. And what I love about the website is it explains each individual ingredient in the product. It's not just, oh, okay, this whole product is good for this. No, it tells you what each individual ingredient is good for. And the focus is synergistic. How can I explain it? All the ingredients work synergistically. Meaning, for example, our calcium product doesn't just have one calcium. It has a variety of calciums in it because you need all the calciums to work together for it to work. Same thing as I explained it. If you've seen my other presentation, I think it was the vitamin D, I think it was the immunity presentation about how you need vitamin D with K2 in order for it to be absorbed into your bones, into your blood. It has to go where it needs to go to do what it needs to do. That was a big thing. Before I got even introduced to these products, I was taking multiple just vitamins just for, you know, because I'm into health, you know, being a nurse, you see so much. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to be a patient in that bed. I'm going to take care of myself while I'm still healthy. I'm not going to wait until I get diabetes. I'm not going to wait until something happens and then to take action. I said, you know, let me start keeping myself healthy now. So I was taking loads and loads and loads of vitamins from Vitamin Shop, GNC. Let me tell you, nothing worked. And I was like, what is going like this? I was so tired. That was one of the reasons why I started taking vitamins, because I was like, I'm in my 30s. I exercise 3 to 4 times a week. I'm of a healthy weight. I'm not overweight or anything. I had no health issues. Why am I so tired? I was like, something's not right. I was taking caffeine tabs, you know, drinking coffee, and I'm not really a coffee drinker. I really have to be really, 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 really tired for me to drink coffee. And nothing was working. So I just happened to be talking to this woman one day, and she introduced me to Isotonic OPC3. And she was like, try it, you know, see if it works. And let me tell you, the product was a 90-day product. Within less than a month, I want to say within 2 weeks, I was like, what in the world is in this thing? Because I feel amazing. So that was one of the things, one of the reasons why I started taking it. And this, over the years, as I've learned more and more about the product and seen the testimonials and seen what it does for people, let me tell you, I preach about these products. Because if you can go natural and solve whatever issue that you're having, go for it. So this is some testimonials for the magnesium. From Kim H, she said, I sleep so much better. I just love this magnesium. Within 1 week of taking it about an hour before going to bed, I noticed how my sleep is more restful and I fall asleep more quickly too. From CPZ, that's a good sign on. They say, or whoever it is, says I take 1 cap of magnesium every night. And I know when I don't, because my night sleep are much worse when compared with when I do take it. So you do feel a difference. Let me tell you, sometimes you don't notice the difference because you're so in your emotion. But when you stop taking it or you run out and you don't really, like, crap, what's going on? Why do I feel a difference? You know, why do I feel worse? What's going on? What did I stop doing? And you realize you stop taking your isotonics and you're like, oh, nah, I need to order more. So it helps me to get a full night's sleep. I feel more rested in the morning as it supports my body to stay relaxed. When taking this with Isotonic Calcium Plus, like I said, some people combine the two. I am also clipping my nails twice as often, which for a guy can be frustrating, but at least I don't get hangnails anymore. Okay, so the calcium helps with his nails. So glad I purchased this product by Miriam W. All I can say is, if you don't have this, get it as soon as possible. I sleep better and have overall well-being. I will use it regularly. So these are just a couple of testimonials I just took from the website. That's what it is. Like I said, you can go to the website. I post the website link at the end of this. I was doing that on my previous presentations. I was putting it in the chat box and didn't realize you guys couldn't see it because it wasn't live when I was sending it to you guys. So I'm so sorry. So from now on, I will post the link and my phone number. That's another thing I was doing. I was posting my phone number. None of you guys could see it. So it's at the end of this presentation on a slide, so you'll see it. Sleep should not be a difficult task. It really shouldn't. I mean, come on, we do so much in a day. You should not, you should be able to fall asleep with no problem. Once you hit your bed, you're under the covers, your head hits the pillow, you should be able to fall asleep easily. It should be peaceful and rejuvenating. You should go to sleep easily and you should wake up rejuvenated, energized, ready to take on a day. Another product is called Prime Dreams. It's a natural sleep aid. Now, this has melatonin in it. I know a lot of people that take melatonin, they want to use this one. So it depends. Like I said, start off with turn down. If that doesn't work, usually magnesium and calcium. I've really heard extreme praises on that. But some people start off with Prime Dreams because this one has been out for so long and the company's been in business for 20, are we 29 years? I think it's 28, 29 years right now. Because I think June is the anniversary. So I have to look. I think we're at 29 years. So they've been taking this for so long. So this has been out longer. But it helps promote deep, restful third and fourth stages of sleep. Now that's a big thing. Like I said, maybe this would be a good product is if you could fall asleep. If you have issues, you fall asleep, but you don't stay asleep. Maybe this is what this is good for. So if you're one of those people that can fall asleep but don't stay asleep, this would be good for you. May improve sleeping quality, have calming properties to help you relax. Sleep deprivation can accelerate the aging process. Yes, it can. Because let me tell you, when you don't get enough sleep, it shows in your face. It shows on your skin. You have more wrinkles. Your face is more puffy. And not when I say puffy, I mean just like you look tired. People can tell when you look tired. You dragging around. So it shows. Yes, it does show. Adequate and quality sleep can help prolong the aging process. So if you get enough sleep, you look more healthier. May help stabilize mood as well. So it contains magnesium again. So like I said, if you don't want to do this product, start off with just magnesium. If the magnesium doesn't completely help, add on a calcium. Because this has magnesium in it. So start off with the magnesium first. If you feel like I said, you want something stronger and you love melatonin, use this. It has magnesium, chamomile, passion fruit, and melatonin in it. Like I said, many people cannot shut their minds off. They're so busy worrying about, work, kids, the family, bills, household, and things going on, the virus, are they going to get infected when they go back to work if they don't work from home? Some people, I'm honest with you, some people love working from home. They actually enjoy this time home because people want to be able to spend more time with their kids. Now, it has been a juggle trying to do your work at home and then trying to help the kids with their classwork at home. But many people want to watch their kids grow up. That's a big thing. Family time is huge with a lot of people. Family time is important. So now they're like, oh my God, I have to go back into work and do the rat race again. I don't want to go back and do that. I love working from home. You do what you can create your own schedule at home. As long as you get the work done, create your own schedule. And then think about it. If schools start going back into September, do you want to go back to work? Do you want to still work from home? So that's a big thing. That's a thing a lot of people are thinking of too. Even though, it's like, do I really want to go back into the office and do the craziness again? Because a lot of people do it, a lot of office politics. There's a lot of competition. It's a lot of unnecessariness, a lot of backstabbing going in the corporate world. And let me tell you, when I talk to people, the stories that I hear, it's like, wow, you got to deal with all that? That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. So, a lot of people have trouble falling asleep, so they can't shut their mind off. This is a product I did from my stress presentation. You can use this. It's called ACT, TLS ACT. The ACT stands for Adrenal Cortisol Thyroid and Stress Support Formula. When you have a lot of stress in your life, your cortisol level goes up, your adrenal functions, your thyroid function gets out of whack, and it can cause a whole cascade of events. So many people use this for stress. A lot of people have, when they're trying to lose weight, they can't lose it because they're so stressed out. They don't sleep properly. That's the big thing. When you don't sleep properly and you have a lot of stress on, you gain weight. You can't lose weight. Their hormone functions are completely out of whack. So this is a really good formula if you want to get your hormones back, back to normal. It may help to minimize certain stress-related issues like weight gain, difficulty sleeping, helps to reduce stress placed on your adrenals to function, thereby helping to decrease the possibility of adrenal fatigue. That's a whole cascade of events. Helps to support normal hypothalamic pituitary adrenal functions, helps support stress-related adrenal function, promote healthy levels of cortisol, helps maintain healthy levels of serotonin, dopamine. Those are all hormones, things going on in your body, helps enhance stabilize mood, helps to stabilize emotional responses to stress. A lot of people do not know how to deal with stress. They help to maintain normal thyroid function. So this is a very brief presentation. I'm trying to keep my presentations brief as possible because I know everybody's time, time management is very important. So like I said, thank you guys for joining me. This is another presentation that I brought you. I'm going to keep bringing you guys presentations because I know, like I said, a lot of you guys are working from home and you don't have time to, that's my phone going off. You don't have time to engage live when if I was to do this live. So I do presentation. You watch it when you can, when you have time. Like I said, share it with your family and friends because it's just not about you. We're about helping each other. Now more than ever, if we are not looking out for each other, we're doing it wrong. Seriously, you really, really have to look out for your neighbors. Check on them, see how they're doing. A lot of people, it's been a lot of suicides going on. It's wow, 2020 has been something. So think about it. You may be okay. You may still, be able to work from home. Your finances are still in order. But think about your neighbor. It's not just about you. Seriously. It's not just about you. So I appreciate you guys. Here's my phone number on a slide this time. And any products that I recommended in this video or the previous videos, this is the website. It's my name. www.tracysmith.org. There's no E in it. There's no I in it. It's right there. Take a screenshot if you want and pass it on. Okay. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Oh, did my screen just freeze? Ooh, don't do that. Okay, I'm gonna end it, even though something funky just happened to my screen. Let's see. Yes, there we go.